Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus, early this morning. I was thinking about how the Traitor International, the Deceiver of this nation, wants to be president again. Has answered no questions. No one is calling him to answer questions about all that this January 16th has been about. Talking to everybody but the president and vice president, the, and each of them want to run for office again, not having gone before the American people. And the only thing that we have ever heard from them were lies. And yet, it reminds you of what must have happened in heaven with the angels when everything was fine, except they said this precious one, this most gorgeous one, the smartest one in heaven, decided that wanted to take control, mildly put, and started exercising his propaganda. And a third of the heavenly hosts accepted that. It reminds us of America today. What we have heard come back after this investigation, we were taught all our lives was evil. We were taught it was wrong. We were taught don't do this, don't do that, don't lie. We do it. But we were taught that it was wrong. We never were taught to sit up and say it was right. We might not want to accept the fact that we did it. And yet, a third of the nation wants to ignore the fact when this man says, I'll lie, you lie with me, and my senators, my congressmen, we'll work this thing out. And a third of the nation says, we want him back. We don't care. We don't like what he did. We stand against everything that he did. Half of them, or some of them, will say that. Yet, if he runs for office again, we will vote for him, knowing exactly that what he has done this time will be worse, but we will vote for him. Now, the rest of you who do not support that way of thinking, you do not believe that these people that are supporting Trump are actually doing it. You don't believe. You just can't fathom. Well, many of them are supporting him for various reasons. Some of the senators are supporting him because they've been threatened. Some of the people in power, they've been threatened. Some of them, not all of them. But most of the people, they just want to be at odds with what's happening that they don't like. They don't like Trump. They don't like the status quo. They'll go with Trump. To hell with the status quo. And what we have is an absence of righteousness. And what I want to say to you, the American people, is this. Just as if you cannot believe that these people who are supporting Trump, who were taught the same things that you were taught, are doing this. It's like they tricked you. You thought you could trust them. They took an oath saying that at least to this Constitution,